Good evening, everybody. It is 3:30 in the evening and it's about 53 degrees, I think is what it said. So not too bad. It's not freezing. This morning when I come in it was about 30, so it was pretty cool. I did have my heated gloves on. So I'm trying out some different camera angles, and actually a different camera. This is the GoPro here on the front, GoPro Hero 9, and I got a microphone connected to it and put inside with a dead cat on it. And then of course on the left side here is my SENA. If you see the SENA here, you're going to see part of the GoPro in it, but I'm actually going to be doing the video with the GoPro mainly to see how it works. I got a new microphone for it, so hopefully this works good. And I also, on my SENA, I took the little button microphone that it comes with, and I'm not using it now. I'm using actually the boom mic, and because it's a better microphone. I'm not using it like a boom mic, but it's in there in the same position. It's just supposed to be a better microphone, so we'll see if the audio is better. I've been having audio problems with my SENA here lately, and I think it was the microphone. If not, it's the connection. And if this don't work today and have good audio on the SENA, then I'm going to take and clean the connections with some contact cleaner and see if that fixes it. But otherwise, this here now is the audio of the GoPro with the external microphone. I do have the media mod on the GoPro Hero 9. So it's probably a different camera angle than you're used to seeing, and it's maybe a different video, hopefully better. I'm running both cameras right now in 1080p 60 frames per second, so they're both the same, and we can compare the two, see which one is better. Hopefully both of them turn out with good audio and good video. I won't know that until I get home and put them on the computer and see. But so far so goody. See in the mirror there, you can see the GoPro on the front, the SENA on the side. Hopefully you can see that. And the cool part about both of them is the GoPro or the SENA, I can get on the app here for the GoPro and I can adjust my camera where I want it. Same way with the SENA. You go to the SENA camera app and you can adjust the SENA to where you want it. But that's why I can see in the SENA on the video here on the phone that it is showing the GoPro in it. Which, if I'm recording with the GoPro, I won't be worried about the SENA anyway. So I'm not going to put up SENA videos with the GoPro in it. They are coming out with a new SENA. I think it's called a 10C. And hopefully if they come out with that, then I'll get one of those and we'll see how much better it is. This is the SENA 10C EVO. So we're just out riding a couple back roads. I also want to get on some paved road here and ride. I'll go down this way, cut back and come out on some paved road so we can kind of see how this is going to do with some speed, how the wind noise is. We'll go this way and get some speed up here. See how bad the wind noise is on the GoPro Hero 9. And we'll see how bad the wind noise is here on the SENA 10C EVO. So hopefully that wasn't too bad on either one of them. I'm back on the GoPro Hero 9 now. I got the GoPro, of course, mounted on the chin. That's about the best location you can put one. I don't like them on top or on the side sticking out. So on the chin's about the best place. I have actually a chin mount, which is made by the company called Chin Mounts. And it works pretty good to put the GoPro on. It's not big and bulky. I'm going to take a left here and get out at some real speed on the road here and see how our wind noise does. I just can't stand wind noise in the audio. And if it is, I'm going to work on a different location and I'm going to eventually get it stopped. Probably can't keep it out 100%, but I'm bound to be able to improve upon it. Uh-oh, smoke in the holler. I'm going to have to put some gas in this thing. I'm down to 1 bar. I don't know how this dead cat's going to work. It is kind of fluffy, so it does kind of touch my chin a little bit, but it doesn't seem to irritate any. It's inside the front, right in the mouth piece is where it's at. Of course, I have the front vent on this helmet closed. That place looks kind of dead. So if this works out good, we might make it a GoPro Hero 9 versus SENA 10C EVO. And you guys comment below. I really need to know what you think. Which one's the best audio and which one's the best video, or maybe one is better at audio and video. And as I said, they are both 1080p 60 frames per second. I could run them both at 4K, but I want the 60 frames per second. Well, the SENA would do 4K 30 frames, but not 60 frames per second with the 4K. Now the GoPro will do 4K 60 frames per second. So to make an even comparison, I wanted them both the same. That's why I went with the 1080p. And really, 1080p is good enough. I do have the GoPro is on Super View, and the image stabilization is turned on. Which of course the SENA don't have the image stabilization or the Super View, but in reality, most time when you got a camera mounted on your helmet, I've never had a problem with shaky video that bad anyway. It's your head kind of is like a suspension for your camera, so it's never that bad. If you have it mounted on a bike, the camera, then you definitely want the image stabilization on for sure. Back here toward town. It's cloudy. I did see the sun earlier when I was at work. Looked out the window and there was the sun, but now it's kind of cloudy and kind of cool. My hands are actually cool. I don't have those heated gloves on right now. But I do have my climb jacket on, and underneath it I have a light jacket for like under protection layers to help it. Because the climb Carlsbad is a nice jacket, nice for the summer, but it's really not good for the winter unless you put layers underneath it, and that's what it was designed for, so it works good. Here we go, down through town. $300L sure is fun. I haven't been able to ride it the last pretty much week because, man, it's been cold. I mean, I could have, but it's just, I can ride it when it's very cold. and there's a green Gladiator there, Gator. I can ride it when it's really cold, but it's just no fun. And to me, I mean, if it ain't enjoyable, what's the point? You know, I just don't enjoy riding when it's cold. Let's stop here and get some fuel. Uh-oh, the po-po's after somebody. 5-0. Well, this station here don't have the non-ethanol, but this will work. I actually don't know why I stopped there. I usually stop at the one that's got non-ethanol. For some reason I just pulled in here. So what I do at my workplace is I build those light bars, like the light bar on top of that car right there. That's what we build at my workplace. That's one of our light bars. $3.57. Here, I thought I didn't have no cents. Here we go. Now I'm good for a while. Of course, tomorrow I can ride to work, and then after that it starts cooling back down. And this weekend, Saturday, we're expecting some snow and more cold weather. But I guess that's the time of the year. It don't get too bad here in southwest Missouri anyway. Uh-oh, here comes a biker dude. That was it. Well, guys, hopefully the cameras are better. We'll see which one's the best, and that's one I'll use. Now if I ride two up, or if I ride with somebody else, then I'll need to use the SENA, because they link together if they have a SENA, and the audio links together, so the SENA would be better in that situation, no doubt. That's what I like about the SENA so much. It's just pretty much everything built into one: the camera, intercom, all of it. I've never been a fan of the GoPro. I mean, it does get video, no doubt, but I've never been a fan of it, but we may use it some. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Click the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe down below. Don't forget that. Comment. Tell me what you think. Which video was the best? The GoPro or the SENA? Catch y'all on the next one. Right on.